Have you ever waved at someone only to realize they weren't waving at you? Or maybe you called your teacher mom, your boss by the wrong name, or tripped in front of an entire class. Years later, you still remember it like it happened yesterday. Your face gets hot, you cringe, and you wonder, why can't I just forget it? The answer isn't bad luck. It's psychology. The human brain doesn't treat every memory the same. Some moments disappear within hours, while others stay with us for years. And surprisingly, the memories that stick the longest are often the ones we'd rather erase. But here's the good news. Those embarrassing moments probably weren't as important to other people as they were to you. In fact, your brain is making a psychological mistake that millions of people experience every single day. Today, we're going to uncover why your mind keeps replaying embarrassing memories, why they feel so painfully real, and most importantly, how you can finally stop letting them control you. Your brain prioritizes emotion. Imagine 2 different days. On the first day, you wake up, go to work or school, eat lunch, come back home, and go to bed. Nothing unusual happens. Now imagine another day. You accidentally trip in front of dozens of people for just a few seconds. Everyone looks at you. You feel your heart racing. Your face turns red. You wish you could disappear. Years later, which day do you think your brain will remember? The answer is obvious. The embarrassing one. But why? Because your brain isn't designed to remember ordinary moments. It's designed to remember emotional ones. Whenever you experience something that triggers strong emotions, like embarrassment, fear, excitement, or joy, your brain treats that moment as important. It stores the memory more deeply because, from your brain's perspective, if this made you feel something this strongly, it might matter in the future. The problem is, your brain doesn't always know the difference between important and embarrassing. So even a tiny awkward moment, like saying the wrong thing, calling someone by the wrong name, or waving at the wrong person, can become a memory that keeps replaying for years. Not because it changed your life, but because it changed how you felt for a few seconds. The spotlight effect. Now here's where things get even more interesting. Psychologists have a name for this. It's called the spotlight effect. In simple words, we tend to believe that other people notice us far more than they actually do. Imagine you're giving a presentation, and halfway through, you accidentally mispronounce a word. To you, it feels like everyone noticed. You spend the rest of the day replaying that tiny mistake in your head. But the reality? Most people either didn't notice or they forgot about it within minutes. Why? Because they were too busy thinking about themselves. Just like you're thinking about yourself. Everyone else is worrying about their own mistakes, their own appearance, their own awkward moments. Think about it for a second. Can you remember an embarrassing mistake someone else made 3 years ago? Probably not, but you can probably remember one of your own in perfect detail. That's because every person is the main character in their own mind. Your embarrassing moment feels huge, not because everyone is watching you, but because you're watching yourself. And once you understand this, those old memories start losing their power. Because you realize something incredibly freeing. The people you were so worried about were probably worrying about themselves the whole time. Why your brain keeps replaying it. But if most people don't even remember your embarrassing moment, why does your brain keep bringing it back? The answer is surprisingly simple. Your brain isn't trying to embarrass you. It's trying to protect you. Think of your brain as a survival system. Its job is to help you avoid making the same mistake twice. So every time it replays an embarrassing memory, it's basically saying, remember this. Don't let it happen again. The problem is, your brain is a little too good at its job. It treats a small social mistake almost like it was a real danger, even though nobody was actually trying to hurt you. And every time you replay that memory, you accidentally make it stronger. It's like walking down the same path through a forest. The more you use that path, the easier it becomes to walk it again. Your thoughts work in a similar way. The more often you revisit an embarrassing memory, the faster your brain finds it the next time. That's why a 5-second awkward moment can stay with you for 5 years. Not because it was important, but because your brain kept practicing it over and over again. The good news? Just as a habit can be built, it can also be broken. How to let go. So, how do you stop replaying embarrassing memories? First, remind yourself of one simple truth. People are thinking about themselves far more than they're thinking about you. Second, don't fight the memory. The more you try to force it away, the more attention you give it. Instead, acknowledge it, smile, and let it pass. Finally, ask yourself one question. Will this moment still matter 5 years from now? Most of the time, the answer is no. And if it won't matter in the future, it doesn't deserve to control your present. Embarrassing moments don't define who you are. They're proof that you're human. Everyone has awkward memories. Everyone has made mistakes. The only difference is that your brain remembers yours better than anyone else's. So the next time an embarrassing memory suddenly pops into your head, don't cringe. Don't panic. Just remember, it's not a sign that something is wrong with you. It's simply your brain doing what it was designed to do. And once you understand that, those memories lose their power. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new about your mind, make sure to subscribe for more simple psychology videos that help you understand yourself and the people around you. Thanks for watching.